Welcome back to the channel Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today's video is all about Washington quarter dollar coins that could be worth big money. We are focusing on four popular issues: the 1989p, 1990d, 1995d, and 1997p quarters from the United States. Let's get started. First up in this video, where we explore the Washington quarter dollar coin issued in 1989 by the United States, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P Mint mark and preserved in uncirculated condition. And this presentation is designed to help collectors, viewers, and beginners understand why even modern quarters can hold historical importance, collectible interest, and educational value within the broader story of American coinage. The 1989 Washington quarter belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932, and it represents a late 20th century example of a design that had already become iconic in American daily life. And in uncirculated condition, this coin retains its original mint luster, sharp edges, and clear details, allowing collectors to appreciate how the Philadelphia Mint maintained high production quality while striking millions of coins for national circulation. On the obverse, the portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, is clearly visible with strong detail in the hair, facial profile, and inscriptions. And in uncirculated condition, there is no wear on the high points, which makes this coin an excellent reference example for studying strike quality, lettering, depth, and surface brilliance. And collectors often seek such coins to compare against circulated examples to understand grading standards. The reverse of the 1989 quarter features the classic heraldic eagle with outstretched wings perched on arrows, with olive branches beneath. And in uncirculated condition, the feathers, shield, arrows, and lettering remain bold and fully defined, and this allows viewers to study how the reverse design balances symbolism of strength, peace, and national identity, while also showcasing the craftsmanship of modern United States mint engraving techniques. The P Mint mark on this coin indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which historically did not always include mint marks on coins, making later P marked issues important for collectors who track mint mark history and assembling complete mint mark sets. And owning a 1989 P quarter in uncirculated condition helps complete date and mint collections while preserving a snapshot of late 1980s mint production. In terms of value, the 1989 P Washington quarter in uncirculated condition usually carries a small premium above face value, depending on overall eye appeal, surface preservation, and luster. And while it is not rare, its collectible worth comes from condition and originality, and such coins are often used in albums, rolls, or educational collections rather than high-end auctions, making them accessible and meaningful to a wide range of collectors. This video also emphasizes the importance of proper coin storage and handling, because even uncirculated coins can lose value if mishandled, and collectors are encouraged to store coins in protective holders, avoid touching surfaces, and keep them away from moisture and chemicals, ensuring the original mint state is preserved for future enjoyment, study, and potential appreciation over time. For new collectors, the 1989 P Washington quarter serves as an ideal learning tool because it is affordable, easy to find, and visually clear. And by examining coins like this, viewers can develop grading skills, recognize mint luster, identify strike characteristics, and build confidence before moving on to earlier silver quarters or key date issues with higher market value. Throughout this presentation, viewers are encouraged to check their own collections Coin jars and inherited sets to look for uncirculated. Modern quarters because many valuable learning examples are often overlooked and understanding that every coin has a story helps build appreciation for numismatics beyond rarity alone, focusing instead on history, design and preservation. As we conclude this minute script, we invite viewers to like, share, comment and subscribe to support more long educational videos like this one, and remember that the 1989 Washington $quarter coin with P mint mark in uncirculated condition may seem simple at first glance, but it represents decades of tradition, national symbolism and the ongoing legacy of United States coinage that continues to connect history with everyday life. Next up, in this educational video where we focus on the Washington $quarter coin from the year 1990 of the United States, struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark and preserved in fine condition. And throughout this 30-minute presentation we will explore the history, background, design features, circulation story and collector interest surrounding this important modern era quarter that continues to attract attention from collectors around the world. The 1990 Washington quarter belongs to the long-running Washington series that began in 1932 and was created to honor George Washington, and in fine condition this coin shows light circulation wear while still clearly displaying all major design elements, making it an excellent example for collectors who enjoy coins that have real circulation history yet still maintain strong visual appeal and readable details. On the obverse, the portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, remains clear with visible facial features, hair details and inscriptions, and in fine condition. The high points show gentle wear that tells the story of years spent in circulation, and this natural wear gives the coin character while preserving its historical identity and educational value for those studying grading and surface preservation. The reverse features the iconic heraldic eagle with outstretched wings holding arrows and an olive branch symbolizing strength and peace, and in fine condition. The feathers, shield lettering, and design structure remain visible, allowing collectors to appreciate the artistry of the engraving even after years of use, and this design remained standard until the State Quarters program began years later. The D mint mark on the obverse confirms production at the Denver Mint, which was responsible for striking hundreds of millions of quarters during this period, and collectors often seek Denver issues to complete mint mark sets and compare strike quality between mints, and the 1990 D quarter offers an excellent reference for Denver Mint production standards of the late 20th century. In terms of value, the 1990 Washington quarter with D mint mark in fine condition typically holds a modest worth, slightly above face value, and while it is not rare, the coin remains collectible due to its condition, mint mark, and roll within a complete year and mint set, and it is especially appealing for collectors building affordable yet historically meaningful collections. This coin also serves as an important learning tool for new collectors because it clearly demonstrates how circulation wear affects a coin over time, and by comparing fine condition examples with uncirculated ones, collectors can develop strong grading skills and better understand how value changes with condition, which is a key part of successful numismatic collecting. Proper care and storage of fine condition coins like the 1990 D quarter is still important, and collectors should store coins in protective holders, avoid unnecessary handling, and keep them away from moisture and harsh environments to prevent further wear or damage, which helps preserve both appearance and long-term collectible interest. During this video we encourage viewers to check their own collections, coin jars and albums for similar quarters, because many valuable learning pieces are often overlooked, and understanding the significance of everyday coins builds appreciation for the broader history of United States currency and helps collectors recognize potential future collectibles. As we conclude this minute presentation, we highlight the Washington $quarter coin, 1990, with D mint mark in fine condition as a meaningful part of modern American coinage history, and we invite viewers to like, comment, subscribe, and share their own collecting stories so together we can continue exploring coins, values, and history from the United States and beyond. Next up, in this educational video focused on the Washington $quarter coin from the year 1995, issued by the United States and struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark and preserved in fine condition. And during this 30-minute presentation we will explore the history, background, design, significance, and collector interest of this widely circulated yet historically meaningful American coin. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, and by the year 1995 it had become one of the most familiar coins in everyday American life, and the 1995 D quarter represents a strong example of late 20th century coin production, when the United States Mint was producing massive quantities to meet circulation demand while maintaining consistent design standards and recognizable national symbolism. On the obverse, the coin features the portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, and in fine condition the portrait shows light to moderate wear on the hair, cheek, and jawline, while all major details remain visible and clearly defined, making it an excellent example for collectors studying circulated coins and learning how to identify natural wear patterns without loss of overall design integrity. The reverse of the 1995 quarter displays the heraldic eagle with spread wings holding arrows and an olive branch symbolizing strength and peace. And in fine condition the feathers, shield, and lettering remain readable, though softened by circulation. And this balance between wear and clarity gives the coin educational value for grading practice and appreciation of traditional American coin artistry. The D mint mark located on the obverse identifies the Denver Mint, which was a major contributor to national coin production in the 1990s, and collectors often seek Denver issues to complete mint mark sets and compare strike characteristics between mints, and the 1995 D quarter fits perfectly into this collecting goal, offering historical continuity and affordability. In terms of value, the Washington $quarter coin 1995 D in fine condition generally carries a modest premium over face value, depending on overall eye appeal, even wear, and surface quality, and while it is not considered rare, its worth lies in its role as a representative circulation coin and a building block for collectors assembling year by year or mint by mint quarter collections. This video encourages viewers to subscribe because every subscription supports the creation of long-form educational content that explores coins in detail and helps collectors understand grading history and value trends, and by subscribing you help grow a community dedicated to preserving numismatic knowledge and appreciating coins from everyday circulation to special collectible issues. Collectors are advised to store fine condition coins like the 1995 D quarter in protective holders or albums to prevent further wear or environmental damage, and handling should always be minimal to maintain surface integrity and avoid additional marks, which ensures the coin remains a stable example of its grade and continues to serve as a reliable reference piece. Studying coins like this Washington quarter allows collectors to understand how economic activity, circulation volume, and mint technology shaped American currency during the 1990s, and holding such a coin connects the collector to decades of commerce, daily life, and national history, making even common coins meaningful and educational. As we conclude this minute presentation, we highlight the importance of the Washington quarter dollar coin 1995, with D mint mark in fine condition, as a practical collectible with historical relevance, steady value, and strong educational use. And we invite viewers to like, share, comment, and subscribe to continue exploring coins from the United States and around the world through long, detailed, and informative videos. Next up, in this, where we explore the Washington quarter dollar coin from the United States, minted in 1997, with the P mint mark representing the Philadelphia mint in fine condition. And during this 30-minute journey, we will cover its history, design, features, production details, and collector value, providing a comprehensive look at one of the most recognized coins in American currency. The 1997 Washington quarter is part of the long-running series, first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, and the obverse portrait features the classic profile of Washington designed by John Flanagan, and in fine condition. This portrait retains enough detail to clearly identify the hair, facial features, and inscriptions, making it an excellent example for collectors seeking circulated but well preserved coins from the late 20th century. On the reverse, the coin features the traditional eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below, symbolizing strength and peace. And in fine condition, the details of the feathers, the arrows, and the branches remain visible, although slightly softened from circulation, giving collectors a practical look at how mid-grade coins show wear while still preserving most of the important design elements that make them identifiable and collectible. Collectors often value the P mint mark because it identifies the coin as struck at the Philadelphia mint and helps differentiate it from other mint locations in the United States. And for those building complete annual collections, the 1997 P quarter provides a necessary piece while also demonstrating standard circulation quality for coins produced in the late 1990s. And its fine condition allows collectors to study wear patterns and grading characteristics. In terms of market value, the 1997 Washington quarter with P mint mark in fine condition generally holds a modest premium above face value, depending on the clarity of the design, wear level, and overall appearance. And while not a rare coin, it continues to be sought by collectors, completing date and mint mark sets, and by educators demonstrating grading techniques and the evolution of coin wear in everyday circulation. For beginners, this coin is an excellent teaching tool because its design elements remain largely intact while showing realistic circulation, wherein collectors can examine the flattening of high points, loss of luster, and minor surface abrasions as examples of normal wear, which helps develop a practical understanding of coin grading and evaluation before advancing to more valuable or older issues from the series. Proper storage and handling are important even for circulated coins, and collectors are advised to keep the 1997 P quarter in a protective folder, album, or coin holder to prevent further damage and to avoid cleaning, which can reduce value and obscure details. And by practicing careful handling, collectors ensure that the coin retains its fine condition characteristics while providing A lasting example for study and display purposes. The 1997 P. Washington quarter also represents the United States mint production quality of the late 20th century. And the coin reflects both the consistency of design and the mass production techniques used to meet demand for everyday currency while maintaining sufficient detail and strike quality for collectors and numismatists interested in the study of modern circulating coinage and mint history. Throughout this presentation, viewers are encouraged to examine their own collections, to identify coins from this period and to compare wear levels and mint marks to better understand production differences and circulation effects, and by doing so collectors can build a more complete understanding of Washington quarters while appreciating the historical continuity and design evolution of one of America's most iconic coins. As we conclude this minute video, we summarize the significance of the 1997 Washington quarter dollar with P mint mark in fine condition, noting its collectible appeal, educational value, role in completing mint mark sets, and importance as an example of late 20th century circulation. And we invite viewers to like, share, comment, and subscribe to continue exploring coins from the United States and around the world, and to participate in building a community dedicated to numismatic knowledge.